Less than a month ago, the Lagos State held its local government elections. That was July 12, 2025. Today is just August 8, 2025, meaning that less than a month ago. So it's a good example of what happens when opposition parties don't unite. Because the ruling All Progressives Congress won all the 57 chairmanship positions. And so that was 100%. Won all the chairmanship positions, 57. And 375 councillorship out of 376 councillorship positions, while the People's Democratic Party won the remaining one councillorship position. No other party won anything. So that means that the victory of the ruling All Progressives Congress is at least 99%. Yeah. No other party win anything of the 57 positions. All went to the APC, and only one councillorship position won by the People's Democratic Party. So that's approximately 100% victory for the All Progressives Congress, because a single councillor is like no councillor. 1 out of 376, only 1 out of. So when that person is not in a meeting, he has not formed the quorum to delay the meeting or to overturn decisions. What lesson has this for Nigeria's opposition political parties? That united you stand, united you gain, divided you lose. As simple as that. The Yoruba has a saying to the effect that snakes are easily killed because they don't go about together but singly, which is exactly what Nigeria's opposition political parties are doing. Even before the African Democratic Congress is formed, you're already hearing El-Rufai want to be president, Atiku Abubakar want to be president, Rotimi Amechi want to be president, Sule Lamido want to be president, Rauf Agberegbesola want to be president, North and South want to be president. So we are a sign of commitment to Nigeria's liberation. It's the same in Lagos. Assume that all the opposition political parties unite as a front against the APC. What happened would not have been. You see it? At minimum, APC would have gotten some opposition. But now it's like no opposition in the governance of Lagos State. No opposition. APC is the sole administrator. So, what made it possible for the PDP to get one councillorship position would have made it possible to get more if all the opposition political parties were united as a strong front against the APC. But everybody wants to be the president. Everybody wants to be the governor. Everybody wants to be the chairman. Everybody wants to be councillor. Everybody wants to be in power. So, what more can I tell you? Because they say action speaks louder than words. So, winning election is not about boasting. And it's about figures. Let me tell you, I saw a video in which somebody from Omoyele Showore's African Action Congress, ACC, was complaining on the local government elections in Lagos. And I said, look at it now. I was telling Omoyele Showore, you can't go it alone. You need figures. You need to team up together. But now we are hearing of near innumerable political parties. Each will now produce presidential candidates and will want to confront the ruling All Progressives Congress. No, if you are massive, the rigging strategies that you are complaining about will be minimized because your massiveness will be respected. But when you go about singly like snakes, you are easily defeated. You see it. So the opposition political parties lost almost 100% loss, approximately 100% loss, which is not possible if they agreed to unite for the liberation of Lagos. It will be the same if the opposition political parties unite massively for the liberation of Nigeria. Rather than saying that everybody wants to be president, therefore even North, South, and zonal justice cannot be done. So, there's no need preaching to somebody who already tasted the bitter side of not doing the right thing. No need preaching to the person. But I'm just mentioning it. Look at the result. You, opposition political parties, if you really want to redeem Nigeria from political retrogression, dating back to 2015, under the All Progressives Congress, making Nigeria worse than hitherto. Nigeria was not good under the People's Democratic Party, with particular reference to 2009 till date, or rather, particular reference to 2009 to 2015. 2009 was the year Umaru Musa Yar'Adua started the war against the Boko Haram Muslim community. And that has been the goal of Nigeria, how to defeat the Boko Haram Muslim community, to which the All Progressives Congress added herdsmen terrorism. And all subsidies are gone, leaving nothing for common Nigerians to enjoy other than claiming to be transferring funds to indigent households while paying workers less than living wage, and even sinking Nigeria in worse debts than hitherto. And some of you are saying Tinubu must be re-elected in the same way that Muhammadu Buhari was re-elected. So that what will happen? So that Tinubu can do even worse than he's doing now. Because that is what second term is reserved for. Evils that you could not do in the first term because you are looking for second term. But once you got the second and last time that you can ever get, you can do anything because you have nothing else at stake. But you know, everybody want to be president. Everybody want to be in position of power. And at the end of the day, what did the opposition get in Lagos? One councillor seat out of 376, and no chairmanship position out of 57 positions lost. So those of you who have not joined the opposition, because it's not too late. 2007 is still some time, but time waits for nobody. Opposition political party, if you really mean well for Nigeria, unite above all behind the presidential aspiration of Peter Obi, representing North, South, and zonal justice. It's very, very important. But you want to trivialize it for selfish reasons. That's what it is. Because God will never oppose justice, equity. He will always oppose exclusion, marginalization, inequity, injustice, which is what it means to marginalize the Southeast, which Peter Obi represents. And I'm not the only one saying this. Pa Ayo Adebanjo said it tire in 2023, but because the presidency of Muhammadu Buhari and Bola Ahmed Tinubu had a pact, it is my turn. But let me tell you, if opposition is massive, which was what worked against Goodluck Ebele Asikwe Jonathan in 2015, it was not that Jonathan is a good man. It's not a good man. Go to the records, 2011 to 2015. Replay Nigeria, 2011 to 2015, to know the evil that Jonathan is. But because of massive opposition, he had no option than to concede defeat to the candidate of the All Progressives Congress. That's just it. It was because of the massive opposition. The opposition was united and strong. Not all these Zagbaja want to be president, Lakashogbe want to be president, everybody wants to be president. Garbage!